How so? Someone told me you're not happy with the new schedule. How so? I'll take that as a yes. You didn't say no, so I'll take that as a yes. Suit yourself. If you don't want to come with us, suit yourself. I'm not buying it. He said he forgot, but I'm not buying it. That makes two of us. I hate Mondays. That makes two of us. It's not my place to say. Whether they should get married isn't my place to say. I'll give you that. He's rude sometimes, but he's talented. I'll give you that. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love this city, but the traffic is awful. It is what it is. We can't change the weather. It is what it is. I stand corrected. I thought the store closed at 9, but I stand corrected. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm trying to find the file on my laptop. I wouldn't count on it. He said he'd call back, but I wouldn't count on it. Speak of the devil. We were just talking about Jake. Speak of the devil. I'll let it slide. You forgot my birthday, but I'll let it slide this time. Easier said than done. Just relax, she said. But that's easier said than done. Don't sweat it. You spilled a little coffee. Don't sweat it. It happens. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about switching jobs right now. That's beside the point. He's busy, but that's beside the point. He should have called. I owe you one. Thanks for covering my shift last night. I owe you one. Let's not go there. We always end up arguing about money. Let's not go there. I can't argue with that. You're right. It is cheaper this way. I can't argue with that. It slipped my mind. I meant to email her back, but it slipped my mind. I'll take your word for it. I haven't tried the place myself, but I'll take your word for it. No hard feelings. I turned down your offer, but no hard feelings, okay? I'm all ears. Go ahead and tell me what happened. I'm all ears. It's a long story. Why we're not talking anymore is a long story. I'll pass. Thanks for the invite, but I think I'll pass tonight. Long time no see. Hey, long time no see. How have you been? I'm not in the mood. Can we talk about this later? I'm not in the mood tonight. You can say that again. This traffic is unbearable. You can say that again. I'll play it by ear. I don't have a plan yet. I'll just play it by ear. That rings a bell. The name Sarah Collins rings a bell, but I can't place her. I could use some help. I could use some help carrying these boxes upstairs. Take it easy. You've been working nonstop. Take it easy for a while. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip. I'll keep that in mind next time. It's up to you. We can stay in or go out. It's up to you. I mean it. Get some rest tonight. I mean it. You look exhausted. Better late than never. He finally apologized after a year. Better late than never. I hear you. I know work has been stressful lately. I hear you. Don't mention it. Thanks for driving me home. Don't mention it any time. I'm running late. Traffic is bad. I'm running late for the meeting. That's the last straw. He canceled on me again. That's the last straw. I'm broke. I can't go on the trip this year. I'm broke. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to finish this email first. I'm dead serious. I saw a bear in the backyard. I'm dead serious. It's not rocket science. Setting up the printer isn't rocket science. Just follow the steps. I'm dying to know. What did she say when you told her? I'm dying to know. Cut me some slack. I've only been here a week. Cut me some slack. I'm not falling for it. He tried the same excuse twice. I'm not falling for it. It's water under the bridge. We argued years ago, but it's water under the bridge now. Don't hold your breath. He said he'd pay you back, but don't hold your breath. I'm in over my head. This new role has way more responsibility. I'm in over my head. Let's call it a day. We've covered everything important. Let's call it a day. I'm out of the loop. I've been on vacation, so I'm totally out of the loop. That's a stretch. Saying he ruined the whole project alone is a stretch. I'm not myself today. I snapped at my coworker. I'm just not myself today. I'll level with you. I'll level with you. The numbers this quarter aren't great. It doesn't add up. He said he was broke, but his new car doesn't add up. I'm on it. The client needs an answer by noon. I'm on it. Don't push your luck. You got away with being late once. Don't push your luck. I'm not one to judge. I skipped the gym too this week. I'm not one to judge. It's a piece of cake. Don't worry about the interview. It's a piece of cake. I'm not sold on it. The new marketing plan sounds okay, but I'm not sold on it. Let's play it safe. The weather looks bad. Let's play it safe and stay home. That's a bit much. Buying her 3 gifts for 1 birthday is a bit much. I'm not cut out for this. I tried public speaking once. I'm just not cut out for it. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I don't know what I'll do if I fail. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I could go for some coffee. It's freezing outside. I could go for some coffee right now. Don't jump to conclusions. We don't know the full story yet. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm not too keen on it. He suggested camping this weekend, but I'm not too keen on it. I'm dead tired. We hiked for 6 hours today. I'm dead tired. Let's agree to disagree. We're never going to see eye to eye on this. Let's agree to disagree. I'm at a loss for words. When she handed me the gift, I was at a loss for words. I need to let off some steam. Work has been so stressful. I need to let off some steam. That's not my cup of tea. Horror movies just aren't my cup of tea. I'm on a roll. I've finished 3 tasks already. I'm on a roll today. I'm not in a position to help. I'd love to lend you the money, but I'm not in a position to help. It's now or never. The offer expires tonight. It's now or never. I'm not too fond of it. He offered me sushi, but I'm not too fond of it. Let's not make a big deal out of it. It was a small typo. Let's not make a big deal out of it. I'm not much of a talker. I usually just listen in meetings. I'm not much of a talker. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't take on another project. I've got a lot on my plate. I'm all in. If we're doing this trip, I'm all in. That's a first. He actually apologized without being asked. That's a first. I'll wing it. I didn't prepare any slides. I'll just wing it. It's a toss-up. Choosing between the 2 apartments is a toss-up for me. I'm drawing a blank. I know his name starts with a J, but I'm drawing a blank. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's not beat around the bush. Just tell me if I'm fired. I'm not much for small talk. I'm not much for small talk. So let's get to business. That ship has sailed. I thought about applying earlier, but that ship has sailed now. I'm not against it. I'm not against the idea. I just need more details. Let's get down to business. Enough catching up. Let's get down to business. I'm not one to complain, but this room is freezing. It's out of my hands. I wish I could change the decision, but it's out of my hands. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. That presentation was rough. That's the whole point. You save time this way. That's the whole point. I'm not surprised. He missed the deadline again. I'm not surprised. Let's see how it goes. We don't have a fixed plan. Let's just see how it goes. I'm not making any promises. I'll try to help, but I'm not making any promises. That's the bottom line. We need to cut costs somewhere. That's the bottom line. Better late than never. He showed up an hour after the party started, but better late than never. I'm on it. You need those numbers by 5? I'm on it right now. Suit yourself. I told her the soup was too spicy, but she added more anyway. Suit yourself. It slipped my mind. I promised to water the plants, but it totally slipped my mind. That rings a bell. Didn't we meet at a conference last year? That name rings a bell. I owe you one. You talked me out of quitting that day. I owe you one. Don't sweat it. You broke a glass? Don't sweat it. We have plenty. I'm not buying it. She said the dog ate her homework. I'm not buying it. Let's call it a day. My eyes are burning from this screen. Let's call it a day. How so? You think this design is too busy? How so? I'll take your word for it. I never checked the reviews myself. I'll take your word for it. It's not rocket science. Assembling this shelf isn't rocket science. Just read the manual. I'm dying to know. Did he actually propose at the game? I'm dying to know. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, the food was fine. The service was the problem. That's beside the point. Sure, he apologized. But that's beside the point. The damage is done. I'm not in the mood. Can we skip the small talk tonight? I'm not in the mood. Cut me some slack. I just started this job last week. Cut me some slack. Speak of the devil. We were just texting about the trip. Speak of the devil. Here she is. I'll let it slide. You showed up without calling first, but I'll let it slide. I hear you. Balancing 2 jobs sounds exhausting, I hear you. It is what it is. The flight got canceled again. It is what it is at this point. I stand corrected. I was sure the store was open Sundays, but I stand corrected. I could use some help. Setting up this printer is a nightmare. I could use some help. No hard feelings. We didn't pick your proposal this time. No hard feelings, though. Don't mention it. You helped me move that couch, thanks. Don't mention it. I'm all ears. You said you have news about the merger? I'm all ears. Long time no see. Is that really you? Long time no see? I'll pass. Another round of karaoke? I think I'll pass this time. You can say that again. That exam was brutal. You can say that again. I'll play it by ear. We might hike or just relax. I'll play it by ear tomorrow. Take it easy. You've been coughing all week. Take it easy and rest up. I'll keep that in mind. You mentioned the shortcut through downtown. I'll keep that in mind. It's up to you. Pizza or tacos tonight? Honestly, it's up to you. I mean it. Don't drive after drinking. I mean it. That makes 2 of us. I can't stand cilantro. That makes 2 of us. It's not my place to say. Whether he should forgive her isn't my place to say. I'll give you that. The plan was risky, but it worked out. I'll give you that. Bear with me. Bear with me while I dig through these old files. I wouldn't count on it. He promised to fix it by Friday. I wouldn't count on it. Easier said than done. Just stay calm during the interview. Easier said than done. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about adopting a second dog. I'm running late. The subway's delayed again. I'm running late for work. That's the last straw. She missed the deadline for the 3rd time. That's the last straw. I'm broke. I can't afford concert tickets this month. I'm broke. Give me a second. Give me a second. I just need to tie my shoe. I'm dead serious. I found a spider the size of my hand. I'm dead serious. I'm not falling for it. He's pretending to be busy again. I'm not falling for it. It's water under the bridge. We had a huge fight years ago, but it's water under the bridge. Don't hold your breath. He said he'd return the money soon. Don't hold your breath. I'm in over my head. I agreed to plan the whole wedding. I'm in over my head. I'm out of the loop. I missed the last 3 team meetings. I'm totally out of the loop. That's a stretch. Blaming the weather for losing the match feels like a stretch. I'm not myself today. I forgot my own phone number today. I'm not myself. I'll level with you. I'll level with you. I don't think this idea will sell. It doesn't add up. He claims he was studying all night, but his grades don't add up. Don't push your luck. You already borrowed my car once this week. Don't push your luck. I'm not one to judge. I've made the same mistake before. I'm not one to judge. It's a piece of cake. Fixing a flat tire is a piece of cake once you know how. I'm not sold on it. They want to move the office downtown. I'm not sold on it. Let's play it safe. The trail looks slippery. Let's play it safe and turn back. That's a bit much. Sending flowers every single day feels like a bit much. I'm not cut out for this. I lasted 2 days at that startup. I'm not cut out for it. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I might need surgery later, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I could go for some coffee. It's been a long shift. I could go for some coffee. Don't jump to conclusions. He hasn't texted back yet. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm not too keen on it. They suggested a horror movie marathon. I'm not too keen on it. I'm dead tired. We drove 12 hours straight. I'm dead tired. Let's agree to disagree. You love pineapple on pizza. I don't. Let's agree to disagree. I'm at a loss for words. He handed me the keys to a new car. I was at a loss for words. I need to let off some steam. After that meeting, I really need to let off some steam. That's not my cup of tea. Extreme sports have never been my cup of tea. I'm on a roll. I've solved 4 puzzles in a row. I'm on a roll. I'm not in a position to help. I wish I could co-sign the lease, but I'm not in a position to help. It's now or never. The train's about to leave. It's now or never. I'm not too fond of it. They want me to try skydiving. I'm not too fond of it. Let's not make a big deal out of it. He forgot our anniversary date, but let's not make a big deal out of it. I'm not much of a talker. At parties, I mostly just listen. I'm not much of a talker. I've got a lot on my plate between work and moving. I've got a lot on my plate. I'm all in. If you're starting that business, I'm all in. That's a first. He actually asked for directions. That's a first. I'll wing it. I lost my notes for the presentation. I'll just wing it. It's a toss-up. Between the beach and the mountains, it's a toss-up. I'm drawing a blank. What's the capital of that country again? I'm drawing a blank. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's not beat around the bush. Are we breaking up or not? I'm not much for small talk. I'd rather skip the pleasantries. I'm not much for small talk. That ship has sailed. I could have bought that stock last year, but that ship has sailed. I'm not against it. Working remotely sounds fine. I'm not against it. Let's get down to business. We've chatted long enough. Let's get down to business. I'm not one to complain, but the AC's been broken all week. It's out of my hands. The final decision belongs to HR. It's out of my hands. I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna lie. This recipe was harder than it looked. That's the whole point. Working out builds discipline. That's the whole point. I'm not surprised. He forgot his umbrella again. I'm not surprised. Let's see how it goes. We haven't finalized the itinerary. Let's see how it goes. I'm not making any promises. I'll try to be there by 8. I'm not making any promises. That's the bottom line. We're over budget. That's the bottom line.